Yeah, because you have to.
What if a book could come to life?
What? Can come to life? Why? How?
Then we get Lolita.
How?
And I could play with the stories.
Special PlayStation book?
What if I
They
could
just gave him
explore
Datura.
Where do I buy that? Yeah, he's just on Datura.
and change the story?
Datura
They
in
definitely
3D.
gave him Datura.
The choices I make.
What are you doing in here?
So hard.
A nation of young Bens.
Son, why are you urinating all over the living room?
He got into our Datura again, honey. Wonderbook.
They
What were
didn't
you
actually
laughing
show
about,
the
Beck?
thing.
He squashed
You thought
the
that was
kid.
It was
funny?
pretty cute.
Yeah, man.
I like it.
It's like all so cute, and then he like eats a skeleton, and she's laughing. It's like, ah.
That is good. I never concentrated on her. That's why I didn't.
The
really
comedic timing is just whomp, over.
Yeah, see, you laugh.
It is good.
You laugh.
You see why that's funny.
Excited to introduce
why you
you
laugh.
Wonderbook for PS3.
All right, so
What the fuck is
Wonderbook
Wonderbook?
puts a fit.
Sony had
Peripheral?
so much good that they had to have a bad part.
Is this the bad
Okay,
part?
let me make it clear. Wonderbook isn't bad. I don't think it is. I think it's actually intriguing, and that's why I was really interested when I was watching it. But that interest that drew me in is what I think invested me so much that it made this situation all the more awkward.
Turned it
Physical
into a
book
bad.
in your hands and supports a new range of
The
experiences
demo,
that bring stories
it's
to life
just
in
a
your
demo
living room.
fail.
Using augmented reality
You gotta have
technology
one
PlayStation
per
Eye that allows you
conference.
to explore and interact like never before. Wonderbook isn't
Not
limited to
only
just
that,
stories. Imagine
but
selling
he
sensories to
talks
explore and
longer
actors,
than
walking with
any
dinosaurs,
other person who
traveling
came out on
along stars to discover
stage.
astronomy. Traditional reading experiences can
Here.
take on a whole new meaning.
4
Wonderbook
times
uses
speed.
to create diverse library content, including educational scientific experiences, before using possibilities. Teams exist to become more developed Wonderbook,
A lot of talking before anything's shown.
He's not done.
He's just telling what this thing is, eh?
He's not done.
Clap, 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 clap.
What he just said that made them applaud Pottermore, this is written by what's her face? Rolling. Alright. That was 2.5 minutes. Longer than I timed it. Longer than any other game presenter who came out who talked before their game. He talked longer. Why? Why'd you do that, dude? Anyway, so once it started, I was like, "Oh, cool! All right, let's see how this thing works."
Hello.
Also,
Well,
awesome presentation.
Ooh, that's
Like the way to make that all
Yeah.
look like wood
Yeah,
is
it's
fucking
cool.
sweet.
hello.
Hi.
We actually kept it a secret.
They don't
Again.
have to
That's
acknowledge
a bit of
it.
a surprise to us.
I feel for
You're
him.
just a dude.
I've never
I
had
can
to
say
do
for all of us
this.
on the stage here, we're
And
really
he's just a
excited to be
dev.
here to show you this demo.
You have
Welcome
two
to the
TVs.
Immediately awkwardness.
Yep.
Adults
reinvention
pretending to
of
be
the
children.
storybook.
Yeah, why?
Everybody
loves kids.
Bring out a kid. Remember what a hit the Sesame Street demo was?
Yeah,
And,
totally.
like,
And this
well,
matches
it's
perfectly
kind of
to our
weird,
visual
but
No,
Okay,
it's
well,
good.
remember
You could forgive
what a
them
big
because they were children.
how awesome Skittles was?
spells to read.
Oh, Skittles,
Spell
Skittles.
descriptions, stories from the Wizarding World, making spells. And significantly learn the book's conundrum. Then you can try a set of poems unlocked at the end of each chapter.
Okay,
Two
so
sets of adults.
what's
Kids at a certain age aren't unpredictable, though. Like, tell them they're actors. Get actors.
yeah, exactly. Thing about the book, at first I thought it was just going to be a book that you play with books that
No,
are
it's
compatible
gonna be
with a
special.
Wonder book. You can buy, it's multiple books. It's a library of books. Each book has physical writing and has indicators on it for the PSI to see. This is
the
what I've
augmented
gleaned
reality
from this.
stuff?
Which
Correct me
reveal
if
the
I'm wrong,
values of
but,
accomplished wizards.
It has pages.
As you can see, the Book of Spells is no
What? What he just showed there was just a square on a page.
is no ordinary book.
Remember, this is no muggle
Words,
textbook.
pictures,
Point at the glowing
stories
So this is rendered. The graphics you're seeing on
come
that
to
book
life
right now are rendered.
in a
Yeah,
way
you can
never
kinda
seen
tell what
before.
goes
It's
in.
their hands and
It changed the move into a wand.
yeah.
That's what she's seeing on screen
Yeah.
right now.
Discover many different spells from the world of Harry Potter.
Does it teach
Read
you
their
how
history,
to read? Is it
learn
like...
to cast them.
Maybe some of them will,
and
not
try
all of
them
them
out.
will
Probably,
though.
yeah,
There's a
probably
variety of
eventually.
puzzles
The
and
point is this isn't
challenges.
a game, this is a new format for many games. This is how Harry Potter's implementing
Let's take a
it.
look at this dragon. In
But
the bottom
Wonderbook-
That's
corner.
pretty cool.
Wonderbook is
Previous
something to
Hogwarts
use.
student has scribbled a warning message. Avoid this dragon.
Augmented reality is very cool.
Let's see what
It's interesting.
Christmas pudding.
It's still really early on, though.
And it's remarkably well implemented when you're lit up like a torch. The friggin' kilowatts of light on them right now is insane.
And her jugs are insane.
Yeah, it's awkward.
And remember how well Nick works in our studio?
Yeah, with our 5,000 watts of lighting.
Mugs
Gotta
of
put it out.
frosty beer.
Does he want to be there?
Nope. I'm putting
my
this
book's
down.
on fire.
What's happened?
You could potentially turn that
You haven't
move
learned any water spells yet,
into
so you
anything.
better find some other way to put out that fire.
Yep, you could.
Couldn't you?
Why didn't THQ make Saints Row 3 eye compatible?
Yeah.
Your move could be a giant purple dildo.
Could be.
It
Is
amazing.
a giant purple dildo.
Where do you find a giant purple dildo?
Yeah, we've looked.
We can see
can't find
you've
him.
created a paper
No,
space
No, it's
order.
not true. I'm kidding.
Man.
I gotta show you.
Really shows
Angry
you
Joe
can
looked.
create any
Go look at
system.
Angry Joe's review of Saints Row.
Did he try and find a purple
I
dildo?
did. I honestly tried.
He filmed it. You did?
Really?
You tried to?
Yeah.
He filmed it. He
I went
went.
down Main
He
Street.
called up like sex shops and recorded it and tried to ask how big of a dildo they had and how purple it was.
It has
Like,
to be pretty fucking.
He says, "I need a purple dildo and it needs to be 3 foot
You're
long."
awesome.
We don't have time to share this whole story with you today, but please
pretty cool
pop by the media area in our booths and have a look.
The Lego store, they have a thing where if you hold
And
the
the
box
Book of
up,
Spells
it'll
is
show you what it
peppered
looks
with
like
these
built.
stories.
Instead of the
Containing some
picture?
fascinating
Yeah,
and
so
often
like, so
very
you hold up
funny
the box and
histories.
With what?
to the
Where?
spells
Hold up
and
the
learn.
box
The
with
Lego
a,
store.
with a picture
Oh.
of the thing on it. Instead of
We're
looking at
now
the
going
picture,
to
you
learn
can look
the
at the
showing
screen
the
of
built
it.
thing, yeah.
That's
Now,
dumb.
it went okay in
So
rehearsal,
remember,
but
we're
if
still in the
anything
good
goes
part of the
wrong,
demo.
fire
It
exits,
hasn't
just
failed
give
yet.
me
Tupac playing Lego.
Oh wait, this is a good moment. Wait.
spells you're learning.
Into midair.
We're now going to learn the fire-making spell.
Let go of the button.
Now, it went okay in rehearsal, but if anything goes wrong, the fire exits are here, here, and here.
Come on, it's a good joke.
That was a good
It
joke.
was.
I was laughing genuinely.
It's an unfortunate joke.
Yeah.
Because this part of the demo goes wrong.
Oh.
Do
Which
people
is-
leave?
Well, it doesn't
Does
burn the
anybody
place up
die?
like he jokes.
Okay, so
It
we
just
need to unlock
goes
these
to hell.
gates.
I'm gonna
And
make
we're
you
gonna
watch
use the
this.
unlocking
I'm not gonna speed it up. I'm gonna make
really?
you experience this.
charm Alo Amora.
Aluamura. It's not letting you in, lady.
You look confused. Oh, shit.
It's not how you play it.
Okay, so what?
You're not playing it right.
She has to make a 4.
Okay.
She didn't.
Okay.
She didn't do it right, and she evidently didn't practice enough beforehand. Because
Is it the book?
Are you gonna make 4?
there it goes. Okay, good. She's cast the spell. You can see on the book. There it is. Nice, good.
Okay,
All right,
well, it
we're
is a
rolling
live
now.
demo, so-
Rolling
Try
on.
and do it again.
Tilt up your book so you can see down that hole. Tilt up
did
your
it.
book so you can see down that hole.
No!
I postulated during the live show that that actually isn't a part of the game where he says tilt up the book to see down the hole.
That
The
he
voice
was the
actor is
announcer?
backstage.
Yeah.
And
Tilt up the book so
Tilt up
you
the
can
book.
see down the hole.
get me a fucking mic. Tilt up the book so you can see down the hole. God damn it, she's an idiot. That's what he was doing. I've invested half of my savings in this game. That's unfortunate.
Okay, so the
Incendio.
incantation of this spell is
Oh, it's just,
Incendio. And now
That's
really
a
doesn't know
bad
what to do.
finish.
cast the spell.
I feel bad for her again.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
I would be fucking like killing myself up there if that was happening to me. But at the same time, wouldn't you become like
It's pretty simple. It's a
goddamn
Z shape.
in and out expert at this game, that part of the game if you're gonna demo it?
Certainly would.
I would.
She was.
I guess. All right. I'm not gonna criticize her. 'Cause she's just a
Draw
person.
sharp
And
zigzag
it's
shape
just
in the air. with
that's a
your
bad
book.
miss. That's the definition of a bad miss.
Now I want you
It
to
was
make the
kind
gesture
of the first
again.
one she
Just
did.
your new
was
spell
a
some
little
more.
bit like.
Turn the page
It's
to
over
move
here.
on.
It was a little bit.
It looked like your
graphic.
mom was playing or something.
Can create a safe environment for us to practice our spells in, and that's what's happening here.
What the fuck?
And again, don't let all these snafus
This place is full of creatures.
make this any
These
less
paper
cool.
pests
This is
can
pretty
be a
cool.
real nuisance, so make sure you get rid of them all with your
And my
fingers.
cynicism would immediately be just completely set adrift if these were children playing.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
We'll need to cast incendio again for this exercise.
Fired. I get it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Aim carefully to see how many
If you saw a kid playing this, you'd think, you know what? Awesome. This is what these types of games are about. Go to PAX and you'll see a kid playing this. And you'll be like, that's adorable.
Good on you, kid.
Wait,
She's killing butterflies.
Yeah. Paper butterflies, no less, which are some of the hardest to survive. Like,
How
to
long
be
those take
paper,
to make?
to be a non-carbon-based life form is
I never had that struggle.
is one of the hardest things you can do.
And as a reward, we have a note from the professor.
Ooh, what'd you get?
And a wizarding photo of one of our finest moments.
Practice, Nick.
Each chapter teaches a significant value required to become an accomplished wizard. And these are hidden in the conundrum. That's the
So-
chapter's test. So along it.
J.K.
discover more
Rowling
exciting
laughing
things.
all the way to the bank.
Yes, she is. You kind of called it too. Just wait.
Best.
This guy's still talking.
Wonderbook and Book of Spells demonstrate what's
Wait.
possible on the PlayStation platform, and it's only the beginning. We'll have much more to share with you before Wonderbook Book of Spells is launched this holiday. As Jack said earlier, the gaming industry today...
I'm sorry. I
Yes.
didn't actually introduce that right. He said that as J.K. Rowling said herself, she didn't come by. He kind of alluded to. He was like, we can hear it from the author herself.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it goes like this, and then he reads a paragraph that she sent ahead. I thought, like, initially during the live stream, I was like, oh, she's there on video conference. She'll talk about how great the game is.
Nope.
She wrote a paragraph for them.
She's a writer. Here you go.
As Jack said
Busy
earlier, the
counting my
gaming
money.
industry today is one of the most vibrant and predictable.
Couldn't even get a soundbite.
Yeah, she said herself. You can read it here.
Found
it fine bookstores
Dirty
bookstores. That's a lot of logos. Still going.
This is another part where he talks about how it's kind of weird how PlayStation certifies phones to run PlayStation branded games. I don't like the direction they're going with it. I think it's kind of silly.
Like you can certify your phone or certain brands of phones. Certain brands.
You'll see
Beginning today,
Sony
it
brands
will be
being
called
played on phones that
PlayStation
aren't by
Mobile.
Sony because they approve the specs of a phone, like by HTC and potentially Motorola, or like
I'll leave you with one more thing tonight.
it just seems
It's
like a
PlayStation's
dumb
always thinking about the
avenue to
future.
go down.
Yeah.
We understand that the way we game is
Concentrate your
name.
business on your hardware. Don't let it deviate.
Don't let your name be sullied.
It would
section. Sorry, go.
it would be like Nintendo saying the new Super Mario Bros. Wii U now available on Wii U and on iPhone. It's like no, don't do that, PlayStation. You have a strong brand.
Yeah,
Entertainment
stay
and
your
PlayStation's
brand.
DNA. We continue to commit ourselves to the
And
nice across the spectrum,
especially
accessible, innovative,
HTC of all
extraordinary.
things. Like
Thank you very much for your time
shittiest
tonight.
phones.
I hope this
Sorry
excites
guys,
you
if you own an HTC.
Man, that conference started out so good.
That's the only bad part.
Yeah.
It was the only bad part. Every
But
conference
it
has
really
one.
brings you down.
Nintendo had one. Ubisoft had one. Every conference has one. So give it to them, and it was at least interesting. The demo sucked.
It was cool what they were trying to do.
The worst part was the demo fail, plus how long he fucking talked about it. Like, stop talking, just demo it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the benefit of 8 times speed. We'll be back after this with another good part of the Sony conference after this.